Today is Monday, October 19th, 2015, and this rant will be called Proud Liberals, just like the Ike and Tina Turner song from the 60s, Proud Mary. Okay, so in the Democratic debate, which was on last week sometime, I wanted to wait a couple of days to get my own perspective of it, is that, number one, it was radically different than the Republican debate. There was a tremendous amount of machoism, testosterone, whatever you want to call it, going on the Republican debate. Basically, in terms of how much they're going to kick ass overseas and how much they really want to hurt the working people in the United States. That's basically what I saw from the Republicans. But if I'm the Democrats, you didn't see that. You saw, outside of Jim Webb and Lincoln Chafee, you saw some very smart people talking about the issues that are, the preponderance of American people are interested in these issues. They want to know where these people stand, very, not in broad terms, but in specifically what types of things will need to be done to move America forward in this century. We're we're not quite a quarter way into this century, 15%. We should be defining ourselves for this century. And what we saw from the Democrats in the debate was a serious conversation, and we also saw that with 15 million Americans watching that debate, knowing that there wasn't going to be anything like the Republican debate, shows that there's a serious interest on the part of the Americans as to what the Democratic vision is going to be, So the thing that I would like to say is that they showed that they were proud liberals. They showed that they were moving further from the left than it was 20 or 25 or 30 years ago, because Reagan had established such a meme that basically, if you're a Democrat, you're a bad guy. If you're a Democrat, you want to help all these poor people, and you are taking America down. And of course, that's been accentuated, and that's been a preponderance of the level of discourse that you get from the Republicans in terms of what their opposition is like. And what we saw the other day were proud liberals. And they now can actually say that they are liberals, as opposed to 20 or 25 years ago. That's something that no Democrat would say, that they were a proud liberal. Outside of Wellstone, I believe, the senator from Minnesota, who died, I believe it's in 2002, Howard Dean took up the mantle from him when he ran in 2004, talking about picking it right up from what Wellstone had said. Paul Wellstone was his name, taking up the mantle that I am from the Democratic wing of the Democratic Party. And what we see now is where Dean was in 2004 trying to represent the Democratic wing of the Democratic Party. Now we see every single candidate even further to the left of where Dean was, saying, I want to represent the Democratic wing of the Democratic Party, because those issues are winners. And they talked about many things. And let's just put it this way. Don't know how far we can go with the Republicans running the House in 2017 and beyond. But there will be a push. The world and the United States itself is moving past the Republicans. They're moving past them on renewable energy. They're moving past them in terms of what they believe in terms of global climate change. Cities are moving past the Republicans and saying, we need to have $10, $15, $17 an hour minimum wage jobs in our cities. So the world is moving past the Republicans, and the Democrats are moving back to where their roots were. And this is something that is going to be accentuated in the coming election cycle, because as each side is going further and further. Now, on the Republican side, they're really going into an area where they want to hurt people, whereas the Democrats are going into an area where they want to help people. especially those people who have not seen the benefits of what this country can really have to offer. And the last thing I want to talk about in terms of the proud liberals at the Democratic debate they had the other night. I don't remember the debates from 2000 because I don't remember nothing anymore. But no one wanted to run with Bill Clinton. Al Gore, when he got the nomination, he didn't want Clinton around at all. He should have been around. Clinton was not toxic even then because he was still very, very popular. But the thought was that that would not help him, meaning help Gore on the campaign trail. But what we have right now is, did you see anyone saying anything in those Democratic debates against Obama? No, they're running with Obama. They want to take Obama's health care and make it better. They want to take his initiatives on global climate change in terms of the EPA and in terms of what's going to be coming up. I believe there's a summit in Paris coming up. They want to take that to another degree. So they're not running from Obama. So what I'm saying is it's so much different than what it was in the year 2000. And the Democrats are taking a hold of what is really important and is what is really, and of course the Republicans are just going to say, they're just giving away free stuff, you know. But again, if you look at the way it's being run in Europe, we can do all of this stuff because it is an investment in America to have free college tuition for the first 2 years. It's an investment in America to provide health care for every American. It's an investment in America to provide daycare assistance for working families. You know, these are all winners. It's an investment in America to have more training for blue-collar jobs. And as we invest in additional work for infrastructure all over the United States, those are all investments in America. They need to be paid for. And, you know, the middle class doesn't have the money. We got to go where the money is. So, but what I saw in the Democratic debate, proud Democrats, proud liberals, moving to the area which they want to invest in America to make even America greater. Whereas all I saw on the Republican side is we're going to kick everyone's ass overseas and we're going to do as best we can to really make life miserable for anyone who makes, let's say, $50,000 or less. And if you're making $20,000 or less, we don't want anything to do with you.